Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. In the last video we discussed about indices, and we looked at how we can actually simplify indices, solve indices problem. Today's video we'll be looking at logarithm. And if you are just joining us on this channel we educate ourselves on problems on mathematics related topics. So you want to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be the first person to get the tutorials as these tutorials are coming. So firstly, let's look at the concept of logarithm. The log of a number. Let's say the log of a number. Let's say the number is 27. The log of a number of 27 to base 3. Base 3 can be written as log 327. It can be written as log 327, and the log of this number is equal to 3. The log of 27 base 3 is equal to 3, and the log of a number is the number you are going to raise the power. You are going to raise the base 3 to, that will give you 27. That's the log of 27. So for example, you have the log 8 base 2. What power are you going to raise 2 to? What power will you raise 2 to? That will give you 8. So you look at it, you take the index. That will be 2 raised to power y is equals to 8. So what will you raise 2 to? That will be 2 raised to power y is equals to 2 raised to power 3. You can discover that the answer is 3. So the log of a number is the index that the base will be raised to, which will give you the log number. So the log of this 27 base 3 is 3, because you raise 3 to power 3. 3 raised to power 3 will give us 27. And the log of 8 base 2 is 3, because 2 raised to power 3 will give us 8. So now we want to look at the laws of logarithm. The laws of logarithm. So let's look at the laws of logarithm. The first one we have number 1, we have log base a, log of p base a, plus log of log q base a is the same thing as log a p q. So the log of p, the number p to base a, the base a are the same, plus log q base a is the same thing as log a pq. For example, you have log 2 base 4 plus log 2 base 8. This is the same thing as if you are applying the addition law, it's the same thing as log 2 4 times 8. So the log numbers will be multiplied. That's the same thing as log 2 32. That's the simplified form. That is addition law. Second one is subtraction law. We have log base a p plus log base a minus log base a q. That is the same thing as log a divided by p divided by q. So we have a log here, log p base a minus log, if the operation is minus, then log q base a is equals to log a p over q. In case you have log base 2 64 minus log base 2 4. This is the same thing as log base 2 64 over 4, right? You applied the subtraction law. That will be the same thing as log 2 16, because 64 divided by 4 is 16. I hope you are getting it. Now 3, if you have a log base a p raised to power n. Now this is a log to base a, p raised to power n is the same thing as n log base a p, n log base a p. Now, so example, you have a log 10 raised to power 20 2 raised to power 5, log 10 raised to power 2 raised to power. So if you are getting much value from this video, please click on the subscribe button, like the videos, and share it with your friends. So we are still talking about the laws of logarithm. So if you have a log of a to base a, so log of a to base a, so this will give us equals to 1. Log of a to base a will give us to 1, because a, if you have a log of base a to base a and you don't know the value, you can represent the value with y. So that this will give you if you transform it, you have a raised to power a equals to a raised to power 1, because an alphabet is also raised to power 1. So that will give us, because the base is sitting, y equals to 1. So log a raised to power a is equals to 1. This is called the power law. So now the next one we have, if you have log 1 base a, this log 1 base a will give us 0. Log 1 base a will give us 0. For example, you have log base 4 1, that will, your answer will be what? 0. So in this case you have log 5 number 5, that will give you 1. So the last law is reciprocating law. If you have log base a p is equal to 1 over log p a. If you take the reciprocal, this is called reciprocating law. If you take the reciprocal, the log number will become the base, while the base will become the log number. So now we are going to look at some examples. Welcome back. Some examples on the simplification logarithm without the use of logarithm table. You're solving it without the use of logarithm table. So in this case, we have log base 2, log 2 base 4, we have log 32 base 4, and log 0.25 base 4. So how do we solve this? We have log base 2 plus 2 base 4 plus log 4 log 32 base 4 minus log 4 base 4 0.25 log 0.25 base 4. So firstly, this decimal here, we have to convert it to a fraction. We have to convert it. Okay, we can also have it to be applying the addition law to this. We have log 4 2 times 32. 2 times 32. We have applied addition law, telling us to multiply the log number, minus log 4 0.25. Right? So 2 times 32 log 4, 2 times 32 will give us 64. Minus log 4 0.25. Right? So in this case, we have it to be log 4 64 minus log 4 25 over 100. We've converted this one to a fraction. This is the same thing as log 4 64 minus log 4 1 over 4. 25 in 25 is 1, 25 in 100 is 4. So when you apply division law to it, you have log base 4 into 64 divided by 1 over 4. So that will give us log 4 64 times 4 over 1, right? Because you change the division to times, to multiplication, you take the reciprocal of the divisors. That will be 64 times 4 will give us 16,256. That will give us log 4 equals to 256. So 256, log 4 256. That is what we have. So remember, they said we should evaluate, not to simplify. Log 4 256, we don't know the log value, say let it be y, right? So if the log value is y, take the index. 4 raised to power y is equals to 256. And 256 is 4 raised to power 4. That's 256, equals to 256. So 4 raised to power y is equals to 4 raised to power 4. 4 raised to power 4 is the same thing as 256. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, 16 times 16. That is 256. So you have the base the same. So your y is equals to 4. That is the solution to the first number there. So y is equals to 4. B, we have